Going live. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Today we're gonna be reacting to Capcom. That's right, Capcom Showcase. I am excited for this one. Huge Capcom hand here, and obviously we're hoping to get some awesome games. Who knows what we're gonna get? It could be shit for all we know, but gotta keep excited. Gotta keep it moving. I don't know what's gonna happen today. I'm just hoping that we get some good stuff. Honestly, that's pretty much all I can say, right? So yeah, hope everybody's having a wonderful day here. We are on day 3 of E3 so far. It's been pretty cool so far, I think. Exciting, I guess, to be honest. I don't know what else to say here other than that, right? And yeah, 15 minutes up. The excitement is real. And yeah, I mean that's what I can say. How is everybody has any I guess any predictions for E3? I don't know, it's a weird time. I really wish they had done this earlier in the day. But it's also kind of cool that I get to actually stream this when I thought I wasn't gonna be able to because of the time frame and everything, because of work and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much all I was worried about, work and everything. But it looks like it's doing well. Starts at 2:30. Yep. We're just gonna sit here until then. Kind of loud here, really. I don't know. The music was kind of loud for me. Probably not loud for you guys, just loud for me or something like that. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Furchi, how are you doing? Any game I'm looking forward to on the Capcom streaming? Well, we know they've been working on Resident Evil 4. And personally, I think we're probably not gonna see that, but I know about it. And we know that they gotta talk about. They gonna have to talk about. They're gonna have to do something with Resident Evil. What is that? Rebirth? What is it? The multiplayer game? They have to give us an update on that. So I know that's for sure. Personally, that's what I'm waiting for. Really, just Resident Evil content and stuff. I'm not a really picky person, to be honest. I just want more. That's all. Y'all good? Hell yeah! I'm glad you're good, bro. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear you're good. I'm just waiting here. What about you guys? You have any prediction or anything like that? Any cool stuff you guys want to see? Any crazy stuff? I don't know. The craziest thing, I feel like it would be cool if we saw like a Marvel versus Capcom game or something like that. Like that'll be insane. Honestly, well, I'm not like super into those games. I like fighting games, alright, but you know, it's not like my biggest thing or anything like that. I'll so be down for another one of those. Like, I'll be super down if we got another one. And anything, anyway. Yeah, that's what I got here. What do we got here? Some more Persona music. Just waiting. The wait is real, to be honest. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. There you go. Some people are just being weird on Twitter. You know, it is what it is. People are weird all the time. Alright. Day 3 of E3. Do you guys have anything cool on E3, by the way? Any cool announcements you guys see or anything like that? any cool stuff that you guys see. I personally haven't seen anything that was like, man, E3, this is the best E3 yet. I think it's been pretty underwhelming overall. It's just been kind of there, you know. Was it a bad time for an E3 presentation? Did people even get a notification for this? I feel like people don't get my notifications for some reason. I really do feel that way. Anyway, we're just staying here. It starts in 2 minutes. No, not 2 minutes. No, 10 minutes. Wow. I should have waited a little bit before starting this. This stream here, whatever. Somebody commented about the microphone quality, and I was like, I don't know what the deal is. The microphone quality is the same when I record my videos and everything. But yeah, same to be honest. I think the only one I know I'm interested on is Rune Factory 5. What is Rune Factory? I didn't even see that game, but if it's some kind of indie game, I'm not into indie games. I know it's kind of weird because I play Persona games and everything, but in the majority, like, I'm not into, like, indie games, you know, like real small games, something like that. I do enjoy the AAA games and that stuff. I know a lot of people are, like, more into indie games and pixel art and that kind of stuff. Oh, it is a Harvest Moon, but you can fight. Do you still do Harvest Moon stuff? I never played Harvest Moon, but I'm just asking about it. I know of it though. I know of Harvest Moon. I know of that game. You can tell I don't know much about it, right? Expecting some Shin Megami Tensei 5 later on today. I hope so too. I hope we do get some Shin Megami Tensei 5. If not right now, later, but who knows, you know? I'll be down for some of that stuff too. We're just waiting here. Honestly, I just want SMT5 tomorrow. Like, if we get that, I'm down. E3 was fantastic. Best E3. Probably not best E3, but a good E3. I would like some other cool stuff. Let's see. Dino Crisis will be cool. Like a remake of the Dino Crisis game. Think of Jurassic Park meets Resident Evil. Doesn't that sound pretty good? Why hasn't this happened so far? I don't know. I don't make these games. Harvest Moon is a type of game that people either like it or not. It's at all. It's a very particular game. Okay. I mean, I think the closest to Harvest Moon will be Minecraft. And I know that's not exactly like Harvest Moon, but that's just to show you I don't really play those kind of games. I know the other game kind of like Harvest Moon is that that Nintendo game with the raccoon and the little dog and the other little dog. What is that game called? I know a lot of people like those games. A Nintendo Switch, it came out the new one. What is that game called? I forgot. Man, I sound like a boomer right now. Man, hey, look. What's the game that you like with the raccoon? A Nintendo game? No, the raccoons. The raccoon, the dog, and the yellow dog. Animal Crossing. That's what it is. Animal Crossing. Yeah. I was like, it's gonna bug me all day if I don't remember. If I don't remember the name of the game with the raccoon. Hey! What's up, Devil May Pie? How's it going? I'm surprised you're not, like, did you not stream this stuff? Oh, see, Burn My Dread is playing. I don't have my headphones in yet. Oh yeah, it is playing. And this is the last battle version. Cool shit, cool shit. What's up, Ferchie again? We got 5 people in the chat. What is this? Wanna go to the next song? What do we got here going on? You're not a live reaction kind of guy. Are you doing like a summary or like, are you talking about E3 at all in your channel? We got 5 minutes. Any last predictions, Devil May Pie? I know you're a Capcom fan. Maybe an E3 wrap up. Yeah. I was gonna do a video yesterday, but honestly, bro, I was so tired. I streamed 4 of the 5 E3 presentations yesterday. Like 7 o'clock, I was dead. I was super tired. I was like super tired. Ada Wong Village DLC. Oh shit, that does sound good. Yeah, I knew. I heard that Ada was gonna show up. You don't think when I get RE4, I want it so bad. I fucking want it so bad. Like, besides Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4 is like my other favorite Resident Evil game. And I love Village. I'm kind of sick of it right now because I play a ton of it. So now I'm kind of like sick of it. But it's a fucking good game. Now we're just waiting for other games. We're all the way halfway through the month already. Been playing a little bit of the Ratchet and Clank it. Too big for this show? I don't know. It's fucking E3, man. How bigger can you get? I don't know. E3 has changed so much. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but E3 used to be like the place to get the biggest news. But in the last few years, it's just kind of been changing that it's not so big anymore. Like now, every company can just live stream their own events, you know, and they do all the time. EA was not even in this thing anymore, and a bunch of other ones. They don't have to be here anymore. They can just have their own live streams. So I don't know. It's just the space of streaming has changed the market of gaming. I think a lot in a lot of ways. It's interesting because I'm kind of sad to see E3 go this way because my dream has always been kind of like as a YouTuber, kind of like go to E3, cover the entire thing, like try new games, that kind of stuff. And I'm kind of annoyed because I'm probably not gonna get the chance, you know, like. Maybe next year or the following up year after that. How many more years do you think E3 is gonna change? You know, like how many years do you think E3 has left? Like overall, like E3 should really see the writing on the wall and like anticipate that because I don't think it's gonna be there much longer. This type of big events of game shows. Yeah, Sony's not here. Who else is not here? Sony's not here. EA's not here. Take-Two was here, but it really weren't. Warner Bros. Wasn't really here either. Jesus. I know I'm missing a ton of developers that were not here this year. Sega wasn't here at all. Like, they never really are, but... They were, but they weren't. You know, that's one of those things. Yeah, I don't know. Who am I? There's another one. There's another big one that wasn't here. No Atlas, no Sega. No Atlas or Sega. Activision wasn't here this year either. You know, they will have some. You know, they will have had something like a new Call of Duty or something like that. But they didn't either. Activision is another big one that wasn't here this year. Yeah, crazy stuff, honestly. It's sad to see them go like that, but it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna go ahead and mute that music because we are ready here. We are at 1 minute. 5:30. The hype is... Oh, Ace Attorney! That's the other one that is... Ace Attorney is definitely gonna be here, but... I mean, that's about it, right? Anyway. Yeah, Awkward Silence here is supposed to start right now. And it's not. We're just gonna stare at the screen until it starts in like now. I don't know. I'm so hungry. I went to work today and I was like, I hope I'm not trapped in traffic until 5, which is now, right? So obviously I wasn't, because I had enough time to come by and edit stuff and get everything ready. Do you guys play any of the Ace Attorney games? I've never played any of them, so I don't know what they are about, or I don't even know what they look like, to be honest. All I know is the meme with objection, and that's it. Oh, here we are. Let me know how do you guys feel about this sound, by the way.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase.
Oh shit, that red jacket, Devil May Cry 5 announced.
Releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news.
Oh shit, more Resident Evil Village.
On Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are
Capcom Fighters.
Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village.
Ooh.
The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year.
Oh shit.
I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Fuck you guys. Oh man, that was a cool transition. Yeah, it's super good. Alright, I'm gonna shut up.
Where's Rose? She's everything to me.
Honestly, fuck that part with the dolls. I do not want to experience that again.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil REverse, where players go head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil REverse will go live next month across all supported
I don't know
platforms.
if it's ready or not, to be honest.
So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident
beta
Evil 25th anniversary.
It was not ready. It was really, really glitchy. So I don't know if it should be ready to next month, but it was really glitchy when I played it. Oh. Well, they announced there's more DLC coming. Not surprised whatsoever.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Monster Hunter Stories 2. I haven't played it. The Rising one. Oh man, the graphics on this looks different.
This was his fate. Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a
This
man.
looks really anime.
He never stood a chance.
Honestly, Monster Hunter games are good. They're really good. But this is different.
That Guardian Ratha had survived.
It's
and
more like a
returned to
story,
Tako's
like an
island.
anime
I went
Monster
there to see
Hunter
Red's monster
game,
again.
RPG. What is this?
Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere.
I'm not discarding this
And they're
RPG
living a
just yet.
strange life.
I just want to see some gameplay. Oh man, is this like a turn-based RPG or something? This is not the regular gameplay of Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter thing, not World.
What's this whole
It's
idea
different
of
from-
forming kinship with monsters? How do you control them?
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those
Looks
people
cool.
who want to take Ratha for
I
themselves?
dig it. I actually dig the style, the
All I
art
have are
style.
questions.
Somebody's saying it looks like Pokemon, but I'm sorry,
Ratha will
but
become anxious too.
nothing that Pokemon has ever
He
made
needs to
looks
know
like this,
that you
ever,
will protect
okay?
him, no matter
Whoever
what.
said that it looks like
I can
Pokemon, I'll
sense
tell you
the flames of
100%
his life force
this shit looks
in
100% better than Pokemon.
The version
Any
of such great
Pokemon they
power
ever made in their life. So,
It's
stop
too
saying
much for
that.
his body to bear.
Went on a rant there because Pokemon, the last Pokemon game looked like complete ass.
Voice.
So I don't know what anybody's saying.
Can you hear it?
Like,
Riders can
I don't know what
bond
anybody's
with
saying that it looks like
monsters.
Pokemon. The anime art style is
Surely
one
you
thing,
can
but
groove with fellow humans.
hey Matt,
They
it's a
have
new
power
Monster
of
Hunter
kinship.
game and DLC
They're
for
friends, they're monsties.
for Village
The
announced.
strength of
I know you
everyone
care
they
about that,
meet.
so I'm gonna tell
That
you.
makes them strong.
They didn't show the DLC, they just
Friends
announced
here
it.
taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Wow, this is a really long story trailer. Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. Sounds like you don't have to play the first one though. I might have just named it something else, to be honest. Featuring free title updates. Trial version of June 25th. Cool, I may check it out. I don't know, I love the style of this game. And there's already some DLC going on. Oh, I love the amiibos! The girl amiibo was cute. And you can sync your data with the other game. Wow, that's a lot
Looks
of
pretty
stuff.
epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over
stream
to the
that.
full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th.
Wow,
That's not the only
that's
way
really
to join the
close.
hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, And we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration.
Well, I'll
on the
stream
rise.
it. Don't worry.
Let's find out more.
I'll stream that that trial, and then we'll decide whether we want it or not. Honestly, I never picked up Rise. I just think about Rise is it's a lot of work. These RPGs require a lot of time in your hands because it's like a live service kind of game. They have constant updates and new maps and new challenges and new monsters to fight and new equipment to unlock. It's a never-ending cycle of stuff to do in these games. So it's not as simple as just like finishing the story and that's it. These games go on forever. Like there's a ton of updates. In Japan, these games are super big. They may not be super big here in the West, but in Japan they're like massive. Anyway, that was like my introduction to those games. I played a lot of them. I played them on the 3DS. I think the last one that I played was the World. That was the last one that I played. I didn't pick up Rising. Again, I just don't have time for these games. But it does look really fucking good. The leather pants. And the shades. Oh, I love those masks. Oh, the outfits too.
Like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
The new one that they just announced is an offline game. It's just a story. But this one, Rise, is an online game. It's not exactly
there has never been a better time
big
to be a
multiplayer.
With all the new updates,
But you can play alone, you can play by yourself, and you can play offline, but there's a lot of updates and a lot
We
of
can't wait to hear about your own
stuff
stories
that
of
they
adventure.
add to it.
Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us.
I
in
hope
July.
not, because we still got
Fans of
15
Phoenix
minutes
Wright
left.
will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North
All right,
American
Ace
and European future
Ace
attorneys
Attorney
will finally be able to get their
Chronicles.
hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great
I wanna
Ace
know what
Attorney
these games
2
are about.
Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan.
Wow.
You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's
Ryunosuke.
ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now, let's hear more about the story.
Okay.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
I just want to know what these games are about. What's the hype about these games? I don't know anything
Welcome
about them.
to the center of the world.
Oh, but I love the artwork though.
London.
This country is incredible. I will become a lawyer. I have to.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Who are you? Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction, Mr. Naruhodo.
You look so weird.
Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
So is this like a point and click adventure? From what I'm seeing here.
Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
You're the best lawyer in
Interesting.
the world.
Why do people keep asking about Resident Evil? They already moved on from Resident Evil.
So we have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades.
Well, I
where
will
you
say
can take on the
this
role
is
of a defense attorney.
before
Now,
Danganronpa.
we all
These
wanna
games
see some
are
gameplay, right?
a lot older
Let's take a
than
closer first
Danganronpa.
look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Wow, that rhymes.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Woo, Jonathan!
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Somebody said
The
JoJo.
Supreme Court
Jonathan
in Whitehall,
Joestar.
if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
I really hope they don't spend the rest of the time talking about this game. No offense, it looks cool. It's just
to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination.
I do love the 3D 2D they are using though. It's not as nice as the cell shading from Persona, but it's still pretty nice. That looks suspicious. He has a knife in his hand too. Oh, it's his sister's.
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
I'm not saying it's boring, by the way. I've just yawned. I do apologize for that. It's okay, Matt. It's not that bad. I personally don't think it's that bad. But what do I know? What do I know? Alright. Bing, bing, bing. Having noted the article yourself, you decided to do something.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in
my
Herlock's
gosh.
deductions.
Not having any voice action, where's the skip button? Honestly, not having any voice acting makes this game kind of a little bit slow.
To search for clues
We
that
like
help
some voice
identify
acting.
the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
Right. Oh, is that person a
As
female?
players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
You know what? I didn't expect much to begin with. And we still got like we still got 15 minutes left. Yeah, might as well just stream 30 minutes of Herlock Sholmes. The fighting game stuff. Oh yeah, we got that fighting game. What do you guys think it is? Is it Marvel vs. Capcom, or is it something else?
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection!
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
Honestly, these games looks like it will require too much attention on my hands, and sometimes I don't really like to pay attention when I'm playing games. I know it sounds contradictory, but
to help prove the
I don't want to necessarily be actively processing information and
when you
thinking
successfully
about
point
stuff,
out one of these contradictions
because
among
that's
the
what I
jurors,
do at work.
you might just change their minds
Like
too.
my job is a pretty
slam of their
demanding
fist,
job,
each
like
juror
the
you
cognitive
persuade will send a
side. Like I
fiery
have to
ball towards the
constantly
scales above and
pay
literally tip the
attention
scales of
and make
justice in your
decisions on
favor.
the fly and everything.
Bring each contradiction to light and
So I don't really feel like I want to be able to play these games because I play games to like unwind and kind of just relax and that kind of stuff. Like I'm not saying I don't want to think doing games. It's like I don't want to use my whole processing power that I already used at work for a game.
We are very excited.
I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. Anyway, I'm like trying to find the right spot for my microphone without yelling at you guys or anything.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting
It
new
does.
adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from two of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious.
No.
They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and
Capcom
host
what?
extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it, and I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter
Ace Attorney is cool.
Capcom E3, it just feels right, and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice! Nice! What? That was nasty! And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short of it is this. We travel all around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0.
Hey,
and
what you
feel
wanna
pretty
eat?
goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best
Should I
in
buy
your
you some
region,
taquerias
sign
tonight?
up for Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
Does that sound good or not really? Here, go ahead and order whatever you want.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that
Yeah, this could have been a blockbuster.
$5,000 on the line for each tournament.
$5,000 on the line for each tournament. Man, if I was only good at fighting games.
It's about making it to the grand
I sleep.
Capcom Cup.
Item just reset in grand finals of Capcom Cup.
You think Jeff Keighley's show was the best? I think Xbox was the best so far. And I'm not even an Xbox guy. I don't even own an Xbox.
And that's a place that you are very,
But I do
very
own this
familiar
PC,
with.
so.
That's right. We take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage.
Anyway, yeah, Xbox for me was super fucking good this year.
And speaking
I don't know how they
Capcom
pulled
Pro
it off,
Tour
but it
has
was
shaped
good.
up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across
Capcom
19
should
different
hire
territories. So there's
Arc
so many
Systems to make a
opportunities for
good
players from around the
Street
world
Fighters
to
game.
get that ticket into Capcom Cup this season. I'm
Can you
absolutely
imagine
excited because, again,
an
there's
old
a big
school
change
2D
from what 2020
style?
was into what we could expect for 2020.
Can't wait for Nintendo. I don't know, man. Nintendo only has 30 minutes. And I know a lot of people has confidence in Nintendo doing a lot of
Pro
cool
Tour
stuff.
live on the Capcom Fighters channel. You can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter,
first one.
and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a
Well, that's the
successful
only
competitor.
game that they announced that was
As well as
good.
catching some of the
The
community
Elden Ring is the only game they announced that was good.
No news.
Nothing else. But Xbox had a ton.
From around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually.
I'm trying to think of stuff right now, but I can't, obviously, because I'm tired.
Non-stop action. 6 teams of 3 duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. But then again, I do already have the
content. But now you actually have your teammates at your back.
The
and every
PC.
decision that you
I don't
make
know.
is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen? He checks it. He checks the
Oh man, Dorkun, you missed nothing. Monster Hunter Stories 2,
Opening is happening
Ace
right
Attorney.
now. Top players representing
Oh, DLC for Resident Evil Village. That's it.
Be sure to check out the
Oh, did it
official
really
website for more
just went through
information,
everything?
including
Okay, cool.
current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry guys. I didn't mean to drag this along.
Again, we've had so many
the way.
events
Can you guys
so
still hear me well?
The Japan region, we've had a couple of more events
Some
going
of the
on
cool
afterwards,
stuff.
but the action
I
does
guess you're
not
right.
stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
Oh no, no Mercenaries co-op mode. You wish, bro. You wish. Don't be making shit up, Matt. Don't be making shit up here.
Has changed the lives of so many people here.
Nothing.
That's what I'm talking about. I told you it's gonna go to the limit, and I ain't lying to the peak.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter V experience. This is Capcom Pro Tour.
Hey, Brendan, you missed nothing. I'll give you a summary right now.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting
Resident
season so
Evil
far, and I can't
Village
wait to see how this plays out on the road
DLC,
to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters Twitch
Monster
and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches.
Monster
So that's
Hunter
a wrap for Capcom
stories.
at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw.
Oh.
Resident Evil Village is back. The
There you go.
latest
She's giving me
installment of
the
survival horror
update right there.
experience and RE Burst as part of the franchise's
What is that other
25th
thing?
anniversary.
The
We have
Ace
new
Attorney.
adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun.
Oh, yeah, and
Make
this.
sure you catch the latest matches
Nothing.
with Capcom
That's it.
Fighters.
She-
There really
she
is something for
summarized
everyone here
everything.
today. But don't
No.
go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter
Oh.
and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal.
She got me there for
All
a
these videos
second.
again
She
and
really
more.
did.
I'm Rachel Querico, aka Celsius.
Ah, shit.
Thank you for
She
being
really.
part
She
of
said,
the
"Don't go
Capcom
yet."
experience at E3 this year.
I was like, "Oh shit." Oh man, she was like, "Don't go yet." I was like, "Oh my god, they're gonna announce something cool." Not really. They're gonna. The shit is like, go to social media. Oh man. Alright, well, thank you so much for coming by, guys. That was super cool. I may just not do a summary for today because I'm kind of tired. Also, there was nothing to talk about. She summarized her own video in 1 minute. Anyway, there was no new stuff, right? No, that was a 1 out of 5. Matt, that was a 1 out of 5 right there. Nothing was new. We already knew about Monster Hunter World. No, Monster Hunter Story 2. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, guys. You guys are awesome. Please like the video and share if you can. And that's it for today, guys. It was fun to talk to all of you guys. You definitely made the day because there was nothing. I am super underwhelmed, but you know what? It's E3. Might as well, right? Anyway, guys, bye-bye. Have a good day.